NASCAR has opened up a can of worms with their 100% rule, and I'm kind of in the back of my mind said this could happen going into the last race of the season at Homestead, although frankly I thought it could be more in the trucks. After the Richmond incident where there were a couple teams accused of cheating and whatnot, trying to manipulate who's in the chase, I've got vlogs up on that, but I frankly thought it would be Matt Crafton needing a very mediocre finish with the points lead he had, but he only needs to start the race, so that's not a big deal. But I want to concentrate on Sprint Cup after what happened yesterday at Phoenix. Jimmie Johnson saved the car twice, finished third. Matt Kenseth finished 23rd for a 21-point difference, now a 48-point lead. And before you say, well, that's only 20 spots, Jimmie Johnson led, Matt Kenseth did not. So that's one bonus point plus 20 position points. So Jimmie Johnson goes down there with a 48-point lead. Now, if Jimmie Johnson is, and I will say, yes, I'm a Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan and a Hendrick guy. Jimmie Johnson's car's out of the same shop, so I'd rather see Jimmie Johnson win the championship. My second choice as an old Dale Earnhardt fan would be Harvick driving for Childers if something really crazy happens. I do not want to see Matt Kenseth win the championship. I have nothing against Matt Kenseth. I just have a problem with Toyotas in NASCAR, pure and simple. They bought their way in. Never mind that. But Jimmie Johnson, what if he's running 10th back to 15th? Maybe he's a little ways behind the car in front of him, a little ways in front, kind of in a safe spot to try to stay out of trouble, which is understandable in my opinion. But is he violating NASCAR's 100% rule? That's the rub. And now NASCAR has the capabilities to see how far down the throttles are pushed on them cars. You, as a fan, if you have Track Pass Race View, can see how far down the throttle's pushed on any car, how many RPMs they're turning, when they're on the brake. I have this, and I use it. I follow Dale Earnhardt Jr. virtually every race. But this is really kind of a can of worms that NASCAR's going to open up. I don't know if they're going to address it going into Homestead. I would like to know. But that's going to make it kind of interesting. Now, but how does the 100% rule, this is my question, how does the 100% rule apply to somebody a driver going into the last race of the season, any one of the top three, any of the three main divisions, which of course Sprint Cup, Nationwide, and Camping World Truck Series? But how does it apply to somebody if he knows he needs if a driver knows they need a certain finish? Are they going to be allowed to back it down and are NASCAR going to say, no, you got to run harder? I think NASCAR's opened up a can of worms and they may regret it to that point. Just my opinion for what it's worth.